Greetings, Star Trek Fleet Commanders. I am the Angry Rhino. So, as promised, this is a video on how the Doctor works. Now, his below deck ability is pretty straightforward, right? You put him below deck, you kill stuff, you get extra loot. So, really, what I'm going to talk about is his officer ability. Now, I was running New World Uhura as my mitigation officer, so there's no need for me to have two, right? So swap out Uhura for the Doctor. Now, the Doctor doesn't have a captain ability, and New Beverly doesn't have a captain ability. I want the Doctor for the mitigation, and I want New Beverly to increase my crit damage every time I'm hit. So Gorkon as captain is really the only choice. It's not that bad because his captain ability is quick victory, increase the chance of critical hit 10% for the first 2 rounds. Now, yes, you have Hugh, or I have Hugh. You if you use this crew. So I don't really need the extra crit chance, or do I? Because I don't start out with Hugh's crit chance. I have to get hit first. Well, he's only going to hit me with one weapon first, so that's the most I can have is an extra 45%. So an extra 10% should mean more critical hits in the first round. Beyond that, Gorkon's useless. Now I have my handy dandy note card here where I wrote down the amount of hull I was losing for the other 3 crews that I tested. So let's go, and I have 28.6 million hull now. So let's hit a 54 and see what we got. Find a 53 while I'm waiting. If there is one. Oh, there is all the way down here. Alright, so let's scan and see what we got. Remember what I had. 28 something. 28.6, right? 28.6. 26.5. So about, what is that, 2.1 million? Is that right? Right? Because it was 28.6. That is actually better. Okay. Because, yeah, it's about 700,000 better. Well, more oh, no, did I want to do that? What was I at? 26.5. I'm very good at testing this stuff, aren't I? Yeah, 26.5. So what is that? About 1.5? He's actually doing better. Now, some of that is going to be researches I've done where I've gotten more mitigation and so on and so forth. Because remember, the ship ability of these freebooters is increased piercing. So you need a lot of mitigation. This button, see? 500% to all their piercing stats. Oh, let's click on the Doctor's ability. This one here. When you take hull damage from a non-player, hostile, or armada, the Doctor increases your armor, shield, deflection, dodge by 300% of your officer health. So you are going to need to stack health with this. And let's go and look at, let me pull up the calculator here. Freebooter did 168,000. only mitigated 38,000. One of the disadvantages of having the doctor is you don't get the increased mitigation until you're hit. So let's bring this up so I can see things. I'll make it smaller. Yeah, make it smaller. 38602 divide 168468. I got about 22.9% mitigation. But minimize you. See how I got hit by one weapon? The doctor activated once. Let's come over here. 205,000 hit this time. Mitigated 144,000. We don't know what it is yet, but that is more. So 144,478 divide 205,739. Now you can see it increased. But notice the number 0.702. So 70.2% mitigation. That isn't max. Max is 71.2%. So you can clearly see his ability working when you get hit. Now, I assume this is a different weapon, right? So he activates here, increased mitigation here, he activates because you got hit again. So this one should be a new weapon. I made the thing go away. So let's do 145,915 divide 204,980. Okay. That isn't exactly 71.2%, but it is 71.18% mitigation. Which, memory serves, max mitigation is not exactly 71.2%. It is 71 point something that is close to 2. So this should be max mitigation, right? I didn't have max mitigation here, but I was close. Got hit again, or I got hit again. This was the second hit. So, though it doesn't say when you look at the officer that his ability stacks, based on the battle log, I gotta say his ability stacks. Now, I put too much health below deck. That's my fault. Because I'm smart. I'm really smart, I guess. Should have put less, but then you might have been able to see it more. Let's 115,844 divide 65,956. How is that even less than the first one? Well, that's weird. That doesn't... sometimes I really hate the way this game works. This doesn't... That's not right. How would I have less mitigation? It's like they're rounding up in the wrong places or something. Alright, let's try one of these other ones. 123,199 divide 159,302. Okay. Don't confuse me or nothing. Let's try one of these bigger hits here. Critical hit here. 193,952 divide 272. 405. Yeah, something weird going on, isn't it? Actually, let me... And this is going to make this video longer, but let's send home. I'll drop the health and we'll see if it is. Because I saw this last night, and I'm like, or maybe it was Sunday night, and I'm like, ooh, it looks like he stacks. Well, now, and this is why you do this multiple times, right? Test things multiple times to make sure there's no, I don't know, anomalies or outliers or something. But it starts out at like 70% was the first shot I took with his ability active. And then the next one, it was max mitigation. So it was like, what? To me, that sounds like it stacks. Okay, so why? Oh, God, this game. All right, but, and why you might want to decide to use the Doctor for Freebooters. When you're using Uhura or any Strange New World officer, you have to put them on the right ship and you have to hit the right ship. Well, you don't have to do that with the Doctor. So, while the loot ability is nice, and I'm not saying you shouldn't use it, but for me anyway, I probably won't use it that much. I may use him on certain cases, but if I'm hunting broken parts, I got a tier 3 Beverly. She was a rare officer, much easier to upgrade that. For Mantis and Borg, you got Galinar. Actual sourcing, though it's not wonderful, there is sourcing. And again, rare. Cheaper to upgrade. You would think at some point, and I know I'm being kind of ridiculous here, but with all these repair speed ups that I've got, you think I could just instantly repair this stuff, but no. Yeah, that's fine. We'll go with that. See if he does stack. Doesn't say he stacked, but something screwy's going on with the math. Not sure I really understand how for one hit you can have mitigation of 68% and another time you have mitigation of 71%. What? Why would it be different? That's just so odd. However, to recap my list here that's updated, the crew I was using was New Uhura, New Beverly, and Gorkon. I was losing 1.9 million on the 53s, 2.8 million on the 54s. With this new crew, I was losing 1.5 million on the 53 and 2.1 million on the 54. Now, it's not a huge increase. Some of that is maybe some of the researchers. So my initial hit, well, no, that doesn't make any sense either. Now I think I'd have to load that crew up. It's got to be the high piercing of the freebooters kind of throwing this off. If I remember correctly, there's no other hostiles that really have that high of a piercing. At least that high of a piercing boost. I mean, that's 500%. All right, we're coming in the system here, so don't know why I have to zoom out every single time. You'd think they would remember by now. All right, hit this 54 asshole. Let's see what the deal is here. Really didn't take a huge chunk out, did he? What's that, about 2 million on the hull? That's weird. Okay, boss. All right, let's look at the first hit. 41307 divide 180273. 22.9. That was about what I had before. So that one seems to be working. All right, let's do this. One now. 3180 divide 197. Maybe that 197. Thank you. 930. Enter. Oop. There we go. It's the devil. Look at that. 666. Okay. So, definitely showed you me taking off a health officer, Charvanik. She's my highest one. Definitely dropped my mitigation down. So, let's take a look at this next hit. Not 100% sure this is a new weapon. Who the hell knows how these battle logs go, or how the math is calculated in this game. Okay, that's an increase. That's 4% increase. Right? Because the other one was 66.6%. This is 70.8%. Let's come down here. It does say for 2 rounds, not like 2 shots. So it is supposed to be 2 rounds. See how Beverly, it does say cumulative. It doesn't say cumulative for the doctor, even though it appears to be cumulative. All right, let's try it. 114517 divide 172 217 equals. Okay. That's odd. That is very, very odd. It's almost identical to this one here. Could I really be mitigating more against a kinetic weapon than an energy weapon? I guess it's possible. So many researchers, I don't know. Can't remember them all off the top of my head. Okay, see, it went down. Why is this one sticking out at 70% mitigation? All these other ones are at 66% mitigation. Holy shit. Can you people make up your damn minds? He's activating. 63 665 229 874. Now we're up to max mitigation. Okay. Let's try 69437. Let's try a different round. See what the hell is going on. Because sometimes it looks like he's stacking, and sometimes it looks like he's not. 6, 5, 2, 6, 1, 7, 9, 4, 8, 1. And I'm not going to complain too much about 70.4 mitigation. That's pretty high. I mean, it's like so close to max mitigation that, like, who cares? I mean, you understand that there is probably a rounding issue. No, I clicked 1. 158,145. Divide. Okay, this video got a little long, so decided to do some editing. It's a little difficult to tell when he starts stacking or if he really does. Here you can see the log of my little calculator where the doctor started activating here. This is the first shot. It wasn't activated. Then it started activating. There is a discrepancy. There's a little bit of max mitigation here, but then here there really isn't. And where's the... Until you get here, the second round starts consistently getting close, very close to max mitigation. Actually, this one and this one are max mitigation. This is like a 0.5% under it. So it does look like once you get in a second round, he should start stacking. So it looks like it. Yes, his ability doesn't say it, but the math is kind of screwy here. But still, I think this officer, the doctor, what's next? Are they going to release the TARDIS? So weird. Picking names. Wow. Okay. He does deserve consideration on whether you want to use him for freebooters. I think it can give you the opportunity to hit whatever you want. Like, say I'm in an interceptor here. I don't have to hit battleships. It would behoove me to hit battleships over, let's say, interceptors or explorers, because I have the piercing advantage. If I hit an interceptor, it's going to be about neutral. If I hit an explorer, with the freebooters increased piercing, I'm going to be at a disadvantage. But as opposed to the Strange New World folks for mitigation, this is going to give you the option to do your freebooter run quicker. Maybe you're in a crowded system. Maybe you're being chased. And you want to hurry up and get your daily freebooters in before you get blowed up and then have to come back a second time. It's up to you. If you want to stick with him as a loot officer, that's okay. I see value in using him on freebooters at least. Now, I probably will do another video or two with him on maybe an armada, maybe another type of hostile. He's a little different than Hugh. They're similar in that you need to get hit first before the ability activates, but with Hugh, it's a percentage. So if a hostile shoots you with only one weapon per round, you're going to have a little harder time seeing the benefits of Hugh. But with the Doctor, you get hit and you get the ability. So there is potential there for you to use the Doctor in hostile grinding more than maybe people had realized. Because it really looks like people are like, oh, he's a loot officer. It's so fantastic. Yeah, I mean, it's nice. I'm not saying it's not nice, but... Alright. Let's get out of here. Comment below. What do you think about the Doctor? I know this is a little late, but there will most likely be a leaderboard this weekend where he will be the reward. Probably be an XSLB, which we don't like, but there is value in a Doctor. Have you unlocked a Doctor? Do you see value in it? If you're a few shards short or you think you can tier him up, will you pursue him if there is a spend event this weekend? Be sure to like and subscribe. I am the Angry Rhino. Shields up, Commanders.